Welcome to this week's Top Talk, January 4th, 2018. I don't know what episode it is. I lost track of the episodes. That's a damn shame. But we're right here with Top Talk, MMA, the Top Talk of the week. So far, we got like three things to report. There's probably more news out there, but we try to keep the show short. One thing I will report on, I was actually just playing it and I had it on standby, but right now my upload from my media library is still updating, so I will not have access to it. Let me see. Nope. So this week, sorry. Let me welcome in the one and only Prince Dunn.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Back again, 2018, man. It's crazy how fast time flies, Apollo, man. Time flies. We're already in a new year, and it's January, and man, I'm looking forward to a good year, and this gonna be the year for a lot of new breakout stars in MMA.
Yeah,
specifically one Cyborg and Khabib.
There you go. You will get on Cyborg. We actually get on Khabib actually as well. That's some news I think you told me you have. The only news I have is I was speaking of, before I get into that, subscribe, like, show your support, notification bell so you can get updated news, which is coming soon every week on our Facebook page. Look at all our links and contact to all our links so you can be there and get all the updates on the latest MMA news. The news I have is I think everybody heard about it by now, is that Van Damme, I guess, was at Team Alpha Male, if I'm not mistaken, and he was sparring with some of the guys. It's funny. Every time I look at Netflix, or I look at something on Netflix, or either Netflix or any kind of online streaming, I see the commercial with Jean-Claude Van Damme. I guess he got a series coming on Amazon about kind of making fun of him as being older and still trying to be relevant in movies. I don't know what it's about. But so just seeing that and then seeing him on YouTube sparring with Cody Garbrandt, the former bantamweight champion of UFC. And he catches Cody here, I got it. It came up just now. It finally saved. So before I give your input on this, Prince Dunn, I'm going to play a clip of Van Damme, which I'm pretty sure that's where he's at Team Alpha Male, sparring with the guys from Team Alpha Male. And at this moment, he's sparring with Cody Garbrandt, the former bantamweight champion of UFC.
That's crazy.
For those that you can't see it,
crazy, man.
So they're sparring. they're sparring, whatever, and they're doing light sparring. And Van Damme going for like a switch kick. It's kind of like a high kick to the face, but he kind of switches. Kind of like what Holly Holm does sometimes, where she does it from the ground up, the switch kick.
It's like that question mark kick, man.
Yeah, there you go. So, but mind you, if you see this video, just look up Cody Garbrandt / Jean-Claude Van Damme, whatever. It's easy. It'll pop up. He flips the kick towards his face, but he hits him partially with his toe part, his toes, the front of his toes, onto his mouth. And basically, allegations is that Cody Garbrandt is claiming that he almost, broke his teeth, whatever, because that's how hard it was. But you see it like it's not even that hard. But if you actually know what you're doing as a martial artist, and you just like Holly Holmes, she kick people. You see it's kind of hard, but you wouldn't think that you would drop it or get knocked out. But if you actually put your force into a kick, Bruce Lee is known for showing that with it's the lightest touch. If you actually put force into whatever you do with your body motion, even though it does not look as powerful as it should, it's powerful. So I'm pretty sure Cody Garbrandt was legitimately claiming.
Yeah, especially with Van Damme too, man.
Yeah, but
especially with Van Damme too. But Van Damme, man, he's a kickboxer,
Yeah, but you hear
he's been kickboxing.
Yeah, he's legit. But you hear Cody Garbrandt go, "Fuck." You see Van Damme like, "Oh my bad, He's like, my bad, man. Like, I don't think Van Damme was actually scared, but Van Damme was just like felt hella bad. But you spoke about something that, okay, I feel Cody Garbrandt, he's kind of pissed. It's a sparring session. He shouldn't really get hurt, whatever. But me and you said the same thing. You must either have a face guard on or a fucking mouthpiece, a mouth guard in to protect you from situations like that. Because as sparring, shit like that's going to happen. But I feel, okay, there's nothing wrong with Cody Garbrandt saying fuck. But when he's sitting there like, expressing on social media like he's pissed and fuck Van Damme, stuff like that, it's like, come on, man. You know that you're supposed to be in there with some protection on when you spar, even though y'all doing light sparring. Shit happens.
But that's the thing, though. Definitely, no. I don't believe they was sparring. I think they was just kind of messing around, moving around.
Yeah, shadow boxing.
I'm caught him with Van Damme caught him with the kick. Yeah, because I mean, if both guys not wearing headgear, you're not going hard. It's just kind of little touch and go, to where you're touching your opponent just to let them know they got hit, so they can acknowledge it. You're not really trying to hurt them in any way. And I don't think that was Van Damme's intention to really like hurt him. But I just show you how powerful his kicks are.
Yeah,
man. Kickboxing for what, 30 years.
Yeah,
30 years. He's not just a movie star. Before he was in movies, he was a martial artist for his whole life, and also he was an actual kickboxer that had actual fights. So that's different. He's a guy that's been in there.
Well, I got two things to say. One is I saw this video before in our thread, in our fantasy league thread, and I saw straight to it. But when I was looking it up again so I can, have it ready for this show, I saw it was actually extra footage before it happened. So the extra footage kind of showed the build up to Cody. So Van Damme was sparring with somebody else first, one of the younger guys. I don't only know who he was. I mean, he probably somebody else probably recognized. He probably fighting lower league MMA cards. But anyway, they showed Van Damme putting his face close to his face too in slow motion. And like very close to his face, but he didn't actually hit him. So whoever filmed this kind of edited to a point where they show you, okay, he almost did it before, and then he went to Cody. That's when after he went to Cody, say, yeah, let me show you this, and he went to Cody and he actually hit Cody that time. So Van Damme, put himself in that situation where he, once almost did it and twice he actually did it. But also make a point across. Cause I want to go to the next story because I won't be on here too long. It's also a story where Van Damme never did deny that Chuck Zito, his old bodyguard, beat his ass at a club. I guess there was a club and Van Damme got drunk, and Chuck Zito was like, "Calm down, blah blah blah, cool it." And then Van Damme kind of put his chest out to him like, "No, you calm down." Saying like, "I'm paying you," and like, I can kick your ass. And I heard Chuck Zito pretty much beat his ass that night at the club and dragged him out and took his ass. So that's a funny story to tell. I think a lot of people heard that story.
Yeah, it's different. It's different in like a nightclub or like a small confined space. Certain guys, man, if you catch them in a small confined space, think about like Wonder Boy, or Dominic Cruz, like to where you can't move, and he can't do the Dominic Cruz when you're in a nightclub too, where you can barely move. So you know what I mean? Yeah, so those fighting styles with Van Damme, he needs space to get the kicks off.
Yeah.
So he could do stuff. So yeah, that's crazy, man.
That's funny. So yeah, what stories do you have for me, for us this evening?
Man, I saw that Cyborg, she announced it through her social media. But if she announced it, I would assume that Dana White in the UFC or Sean Shelby, someone's fight, or at least she signed her end of the contract, and we might be waiting for Megan Anderson. But that's supposed to be the fight.
I see it happening.
Chris Cyborg versus Megan Anderson, which should be a very funly, I guess you could say, competitive fight. Not so much as competitive as the Holly fight was as far as going the distance. I truly believe these women are big, and someone's gonna get knocked out in this one.
No, yeah,
and I think it's gonna be Megan, but Megan's bigger than Cyborg, so she could always catch her too.
Yeah, I haven't. I don't think I ever watched Megan fight. I probably did. I probably just don't remember. But I don't think I saw her fight. But
hey, if you saw her fight, then you wouldn't forget her, because she's number one. She's 6'1", man.
Okay.
He's 6'1". He's 6'1".
Yeah.
She's 6'1". So like, ain't too many 6'1" women that's fighting or walking the planet that's fighting. Like, she's 6'1", man. So
how tall is Holly?
She got super long arms, man.
How tall is Holly? Like
Holly's 5'9".
Okay.
Holly looks taller than she is, but yeah, she looks taller than she is, but she's only 5'9". But Megan, she's 6'1", man.
Okay, yeah,
insane.
Yeah, I watched Megan fight, but think about Holly. Like I saw that fight probably going to the distance, because Holly, she's not a person that stand in front of nobody, especially if the person pressing her. She'll stay in front of you if you stay in front of her and take your time. But when you press her,
the game plan for her was probably to stay alive, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, to survive.
Yeah, that's
She's on her bike. She was on her bike.
Yeah, that's any fight with her.
She in shape, man.
I feel like that's any fight with her. Like she's a scorer type fighter. She'll go for the knockout if she need to, but she'll score and try to win by a score. And she tried to do the same thing with Cyborg, but Cyborg overwhelmed her so much.
I mean, that was her only way. That was her only way to win, in my opinion, because if she got too crazy, man, I mean, she was gonna be looking knocked out.
Yeah.
Because she got caught with a few shots that rocked her.
Yeah, she did. Cyborg kept pressuring her, and not only that, Cyborg, I think, started getting her timing with Holly Holmes' footwork. You know what I'm saying? That's why she started catching her. Because the first 2 rounds, it was Holly. I had Holly first 2 rounds. And after that, I see Cyborg, not only keeping the same pace, but, picking her shots with the movement of Holly to score better. Because I think Cyborg wanted a knockout. I seen her try to go for a knockout a couple times, but I think she realized, if I ain't gonna knock her out, at least I'm gonna try to score. Try to be ahead of her on the scorecard. But yeah, obviously the girl fight. I mean, I didn't see her fight, and I'm pretty sure on predictions I will have my full on take about this female and my predictions on that fight. But yeah, I'm glad she got another fight. It should be soon. Yeah, she got a busted nose, stuff like that. But Cyborg's ready to fight again. And yeah, this is a girl that our boy Ted said if Cyborg beat her, then she's officially the queen, whatever. So I guess that's it. I mean, Cyborg's already queen, but I guess this will finalize her as and just pretty much put herself on a definite pedestal as being on the throne. Yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say about that. I was just waiting for that to be finalized, and then we could probably go back into that story again. But anything else you have?
Yeah. Also, man, like Dana is trying to. He's in a pickle, man. Dana White's in a pickle because right now I think he's gonna make the Khabib versus Tony Ferguson fight. And when he spoke recently, and he said right now he has no idea what Conor's gonna do, but from the looks of it, he expects to make his return in September, or even like that, the big 4th of July card that the UFC like to do. And Dana not feeling that, man, because it's so far away. So, who knows what he's actually gonna do, because he go back on his word so many times. He's a salesman, So, but I think he gonna make that Tony Ferguson versus Khabib fight, because he don't want to risk Conor having to fight both of them. And to be honest, fight either one of them. But who knows what that dude is gonna do? But I think they gonna end up stripping him. I think they'll go stripping real soon too. Because I mean, if he don't come back until like July, man, that'll be a year and what, 7 months?
Yeah,
a year and 6 months since he fought. And like usually, as far as like he's like that, Kane got stripped twice. I want to say. but I know he got stripped once for sure. But I look like Kane got stripped twice for inactivity because he was injured for over a year. You know, over a year they stripped you of the belt, which makes sense.
Yeah,
you know, and so
you see his IG. I know he's still on his fucking party run phase. You know what I'm saying? Just like that, they're still enjoying that $100 million he got, and
still blowing money.
Yeah, like I think, and I seen him post something recently about trying to antagonize Floyd with like it was a Photoshop picture of him like kicking Floyd in the head or something like that, or about to kick Floyd in the head. So like he wants the money. You know what I'm saying? Like he said he wants to still fight. He got fight in him, and I think he still got it in his system. But I think the fight he will take is Diaz. If he feels Diaz is going to be a fight that makes more money than anybody else or draw people to the gate, that's the fight he's going to take. I mean, him not talking or him not even, giving any kind of word of he wants people to know that he's still relevant, in that weight class and his champion. He's not doing that at all. Like,
yeah, I got a question for you. A question for you though, because that could happen. The UFC could strip him. Mm-hmm. What they could do is strip him and make Tony Ferguson the undisputed champ. Yeah. And then if they strip Conor probably will take the Nate fight, in July, for 4th of July weekend, for an international fight week. They like to do the fight week. So I can see him doing that. But also, I got a personal question for you. Between Tony Ferguson and Khabib, right, who do you think is the better matchup against Conor? Like if you're Conor. Not if you're Khabib or Tony, but if you're Conor and you say, fuck, I got to fight one of these two dudes, who would you want to fight more than Khabib if you was Conor?
That's a hard choice. That's so hard. I think Khabib. I think Khabib, I think Ferguson is a good challenge for him too. But I say Khabib because I think Khabib will be patient, wait for Conor to try to swing something. But I think Khabib can get him down, and once he get him down, that's a wrap. Everybody know Conor is kryptonite is the ground for him. You know what I'm saying? The ground is kryptonite to him.
But I will say this. Khabib has 100% takedown. Like, he's never had an opponent where he hasn't taken him down more than twice.
Dude, okay. I want to speak on
and with Conor, he's taking down world-class jiu-jitsu guys, and he's taking down other wrestlers, but there's levels to this wrestling game. Khabib is Olympic. I approach it like he's Olympic gold medalist in wrestling.
No, Conor has no chance.
In the Olympics, he would have won gold, but he didn't compete. He's a gold medal Olympic competitor.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, Conor has no chance.
It's a tough one, man. It's a tough one.
Yeah, Conor has no chance against him on the ground. Think about Khabib too. I saw in his fight, he did a takedown I never saw, and I was like, why nobody else do that? And that's so clever. I can't explain. Like he went for a double leg shoot, but Barboza did everything you're supposed to do, in that situation. But instead of what most people do is try to go for it, or clench the hands so you have better grip, go for the takedown. Khabib did
he try to snap down.
Yeah. No, but no, Khabib did inner leg. His right leg went inside. Barboza's outer left leg, and swept it from the inside out from his ankle, pulled it back towards them, so his upper body can go the other way once he pushes. He swept his leg towards them, which is going towards Khabib's left, and then Khabib pushed his body towards his right. So it did an inner sweep. It was something I'd never seen before. It was fucking amazing. But it's hard to explain. But people have to go back and watch it. But it's fucking amazing. But one thing I wanted to point that out. Speaking about Conor getting stripped, I don't think Conor will get stripped unless he wants to get stripped. That's how much I think Dana is so invested in Conor, as in just making money. He willing to have inner champion.
But I look at it like this too. But go ahead.
I think he's willing to have an interim champion as long as Conor willing to hold on to that belt. If Conor say, okay, you know what, Dana, I don't want to defend it. Give me Diaz. Okay, I'll take it. I don't think Dana really cares about stripping him unless he's ready to strip. Unless it's like close to, like you said, like the year, like the summertime. I think Dana okay, fuck that. You know, he got to do something. But I think Conor has to say so because Dana is that invested into him, as marketing, as a fucking money grabber. But go ahead.
It's crazy, man. He hasn't fought since November of 2016.
Yeah.
November of 2016. Yeah. Man, it's 2018, dog. You feel me? So like we got hey, he go do within the next month. By the end of January, he needs to have a decision. Because as a businessman, I'll strip him because he don't need the belt. Whether he have the belt and come back and fight Nate, or whether he don't have the belt and he come back and fight Nate, it don't matter. It's Conor. He go sell regardless.
Yeah.
So I think if you strip him and you make that fight between Khabib, those guys, both of them need the belt in order to push them. Conor doesn't need the belt. And then also, if Conor comes back and for whatever strange reason he doesn't fight Tony and he doesn't fight Khabib, and you schedule him to fight Nate Diaz, to make that a title fight, risk Nate Diaz being your champion, like Nate can beat him.
Yeah, I think
like Nate can beat him. Like he's maybe one of the most. I like Conor a lot. I like him a lot, but if you look at things in MMA, then you see that he has a lot of flaws, and I think almost every guy in the top 5 could probably get with him at 155 because he's small, man. He's small for those guys. He really is. Those guys. So that's the one thing that concerns you about having Conor fight, one of those two guys. Because if he just get destroyed, like if he get Barboza, how can you? I don't know what you could do with him. You know what I mean? Because he breaks. We've seen him break. He breaks. Like he breaks. You see it in his eyes. You see it in his body language. Like it's almost like. It's like not even the same person. Like he has no poker face when you get tired. Like any sport, basketball players, they tired. You don't see them putting their hands on their knees and hunching over in the middle of the play. But you know what I mean? So you got to have a better poker face, and I think he has the worst poker face I've ever seen in my life, man. And so it would be difficult to have him fight one of those two guys like Tony or Khabib and have them beat him or dismantle him. So I think Nate Diaz is the right way to go,
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah, we should see. Right now, I think Dana and what you call it. I mean, McGregor's speak a lot, and they probably just trying to decide where you're gonna go with it and what's best for him to bring in the fucking big cash bank, especially since Brock and Jones ain't happening now. But anyway, that's our top talk of the day. Please. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You know what? I think I'm gonna go out. I think I'm gonna leave us with Van Damme, Cody Garbrandt. That's just funny as fuck when he go fuck. But anyway, I'm Apollo Khan. That's your other co-host Prince Dunn, and as always, guys, keep it tested. Oh.